Hey guys, this is Dan Sobrano, and today I'm going to show you a little tip on how to make yourself a little bit faster when you move laterally from side to side. So stay tuned. Alright, so what I want to go over right now is lateral movement per se, in case a lot of people don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So basically I'm meaning moving from side to side. Alright, when I go to my left, I step out, push off with my right foot to the left. If I want to move to the right, push off with my left foot to the right. Okay? So depending on which way I want to go, I use the opposite leg to drive me that position. Alright? So the leg that I want to move, or in the direction that I want to go, moves first. Okay? So in this respect, I'm going to my right, so my right foot slightly gets off the ground and my left foot pushes off the ground to help me go. If I go to the other opposite side, my left foot slightly gets off the ground and my right foot pushes me towards that side. Okay? Now, what happens is, okay, so I'm moving. But what happens a lot of times, guys, is if you were to slow it down and watch somebody, I'm going to exaggerate a little bit, and you slow it down as I'm going left or right, my head will be the last thing to move. And the reason why is because obviously the legs are moving first and the head is kind of like whiplashing slightly, and it's the last thing that moves. But when you're fighting somebody, the first thing that they're going to hit is your head, not your feet. All right? Feet don't get knocked out, head do. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to be able to get this head to move faster and exactly as fast as my feet are moving, so this way I won't get hit. Okay? So in the next segment I'm going to show you the secret of how to get this done, and it's a really slick move, and you'll like it. Alright, so what I want to show you right now is how to get that head moving as fast as the feet are. Okay? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to move your head like side to side, like an Egyptian, you know. A lot of guys have a hard time getting their head moving side to side. They start doing this trip, you know, arcing the head back and forth. That's not what I want. I want the head to move side to side, literally like an Egyptian, you know, just side to side, okay, in a horizontal plane. What you can do if you can't do it is you put your hands on your chest here to keep yourself from moving, and you slowly, well guys, even if it's a little bit, just slowly start learning how to move your head side to side, okay? You can obviously tilt it if you choose to, but you got to be very careful that you don't want to tilt too far and throw yourself off balance, all right? Especially when you're fighting somebody. So when you can do that, when you get comfortable moving your head side to side, okay, this way, what I want you to do is as you step, whichever direction you need to go, your head moves with the foot, okay? So I'm going to go to my left right now. So as my left foot goes to the left, and my right foot pushes me off, my head is going to move horizontally to the left as my foot moves, okay? And then to the right, as my right foot moves, my head moves. Left, right, left, right. And what this does, guys, is it makes you faster when you're moving your body, and your head is not going to be the last thing to move. It'll move with your feet. See? And in this way, when someone's throwing a strike at you, they're not going to clip your head or hit your head because it moves out of the way as quickly as your feet are moving. All right? So that's very important when you get into a fight with somebody and that guy's punch is coming straight at your beak. You need to move it out of the way. And remember, a person's fist is usually about 4 inches, maybe 4.5 inches, 5 inches wide, especially if they throw the horizontal punch. So all you've got to do is move about 2.5 inches, and maybe if you want to parry slightly with your hand 2.5 inches, it's a lot quicker, all right? And it makes you a lot faster, and you get your head out of that danger zone so you won't get a bloody nose or a black eye, all right? So try this method and just get comfortable, again, moving your head side to side and shifting laterally, okay? And this will help you not get hit as easily as someone that doesn't do that. Again, if you just don't move the head, this tends to make your head kind of like the last thing to move. And that's dangerous, especially when someone's just swinging at you with all their might to try to knock you out. All right? So try this method, try this tip, and see how you like it, and see how it works for you when you're sparring or when you're fighting with somebody. All right? So check it out. All right. This is the last part of the segment here. I just wanted to just, again, go over basically the highlights of this technique. All you got to do is as you move your feet, depending on which way you want to turn or move laterally, that head moves in that direction too. All right? Slightly. Don't exaggerate it too much. All right? I don't want you to do that cabbage patch or something. I want you to slowly move it. Okay? Side to side. Okay? As you do that, get in coordination with your feet. Okay? And as you do that, you'll be able to move a lot quicker and more efficiently. And it's not going to be all jerky. A lot of guys have a tendency, especially the new guys, when they're moving side to side, they're like hopping, you know, up and down. You don't have to do that. It's not clean, it's not smooth, and it's going to get you in a lot of trouble. Whereas if you just step and slightly lean, but move your head. Okay, here, here, here. You'll be nice and crisp and clean in that way, and you're going to be quicker. All right. So again, just want you guys to emphasize, just practice this, go over it nice and smooth, and take your time with it. And if you want, you can always make it a little bit harder by placing a band around your waist and forcing you to strengthen up the muscles in your hips and your feet to make you move even quicker and make those areas, the inner thighs, the outer thighs, the calves, the ankles, to get you to move a little bit quicker. Again, moving your head, shifting side to side. Getting this movement down is going to come a long way and go a long way to protecting your head. All right? So until next time, guys, remember, as Dan Brown saying, don't just hit them, punch a hole through them. All right? Take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.